What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today we have sort of follow up on our last video. It's doing really well, so we thought we'll jump on this and continue it because a lot of you have some questions about the MateBook itself and questions about where we're going to go with this sort of laptops, MateBooks type thing. So what I'm going to start off by doing is answering a few of your questions. So I've printed off a few of your comments and I'm going to go through the ones that I thought I could answer the best. So someone asked what kind of games can it run. Now it is actually quite a powerful laptop, the 14-inch one we have here. Obviously the more powerful ones are the MateBook X Pro, which we spoke about in the recent conference. It can run sort of all sorts of games. It is actually quite a powerful device, so it can run all your usual games, I imagine. If you wanted to run a benchmark, we're not going to do it in this video, but if you benchmark tested it, you can see it's actually got quite high results. The next question is, will there be a 16GB version? Now there has been no confirmation of a 16GB RAM version. Huawei have not come out and said anything about adding that. However, something just to note is sometimes 8GB of better, higher performing RAM is better than the 16GB RAM model. So sometimes less is more in that sense. Sort of a high quality, powerful RAM is going to be better for you in this situation, especially in that laptop form that has to stay quite small. Then someone asked, will there be a touchscreen version? Now, this MateBook 14 itself and the 15 are not touchscreen, but the X and the X Pro MateBooks, which were spoke about again in that conference, they are touchscreen. So if you want that touchscreen functionality, I would say go for the X Pro version of the MateBook, as it will be a touchscreen device. And that is about it for the comments, the ones I picked myself. If you have any more questions and you want us to answer, just leave them in the comments below and we'll answer every single comment. So just comment them below if you've got any questions and we'll hopefully be able to answer you. So here's the MateBook itself. We've already done an unboxing in our previous video. I'll link that up here above me now and in the description below so you'll be able to see it. As I said previously in the video, we did a sort of unboxing and a quick overview. In this video, we're going to do more of an in-depth digest of this device itself, go a bit more into detail with the specs and basically explore some of the capabilities, including the one hop and a Huawei Share type side thing. So first we're going to start off with the Huawei Share. So I did show you how to activate the Huawei Share in the previous video, but I'm just going to go over it again for some of you who maybe didn't see it. So all you really need to do is grab a phone like we have here, a P30 Pro, and you want to tap the NFC chip. So in this device here, it is just located around here to the right of the camera, and you want to tap the phone onto the NFC chip of the laptop, which is around this bottom right hand corner. So you tap it on, you have a little buzz, you click connect, you'll hear a sound on the computer, allow, don't need this on anymore, and then you'll see it launch. So this straight up launched into the multi-screen functionality because it's a P30 Pro, but you can see all the other options it has here. So if you open up this PC manager in the bottom right hand corner and you click on phone, then you should see this window up here which has all your multi-screen collaboration, your instant hotspot, photo backup and video backup. Now we can't show off the hotspot just today because we haven't had a SIM fully installed into this P30 Pro yet, so we can't show that off today, but that is a possibility. Obviously the multi-screen collaboration is this on the right of my screen, and so basically what this means is you can control your phone from your computer. So we could even go into Google like we have here. We've got our channel loaded up here and you can see through the channel, see the videos, you can even click and play videos. The quality is awesome. This is obviously the 14-inch version. So all you have to do, so you can see there it is actually quite good functionality. So you can sort of type, search, all sorts on here. If you want to send your text or emails that are on your phone onto your laptop, it's possible. You can see the screen of the phone is actually off. So this works sort of in the background as well, which is actually quite a cool thing, I thought. So yeah, but you can also control your phone and it will mirror it onto the screen as well. So it works both ways. Even the camera works, which I thought was quite funny around. So it works. It's quite cool. That's the sort of phone connection functionality that we want to show off. We showed you how quickly you can transfer files in the previous video. So again, just a quick cover, all you do is tap it on and it should send all your files. So using that NFC functionality, it works. So I just want to go over some of the specs now. So if we just simply go to the control panel on here, and then we navigate over to the system and security and we click system, we can see some of the specs here. You can see that we obviously have the MateBook D version as previously stated. You can see that it has a AMD Ryzen 5 35000U graphics and processor. It's got an installed RAM of 8 GB. You can see here, as I stated, there is no touch input, so that's the touchscreen type size stuff, and that is about it for the actual system specs itself. Now this version has 512 GB of storage. You could obviously use an external hard drive if you needed any more, but that is plenty for your everyday use. I would recommend this for someone who's sort of business, school, you need it for basically typing up stuff. It's a mid-range beast, as some people have described it. It's a super high spec, low price laptop with all sort of the stuff you wanted on it, sort of the cool stuff on it, such as the pop-up camera and the fingerprint scanner, for a very low price. Talking about the camera, I wanted to show you something about the camera. Now, I've been messing about with this for the past few days since the last video, and something I wanted to note was, although the camera has a very secure feel because it can be locked away or opened up, it's not just always on the screen. The only issue we found is maybe the low angle. Now you can see this on the screen recording I've got here. It is sort of shooting up towards me like this. I mean, they have tried to adjust it a bit, but it always is going to be that sort of upward angle. It's not the same as having a camera at the top of the laptop, which gives you a more face-on angle. It is sort of going to be down and up. Now, whether or not that's a drawback, I don't know. If you're on sort of conference call or something, it probably would be more noticeable. But say you're just doing a Skype call or something, I don't think people would particularly take much attention to it. So yeah, for everyday use, for your everyday sort of stuff, I think it's okay. If you were using this in more of a professional type thing, I would probably recommend getting a different sort of camera to pop at the top, just as this angle is not the most flattering. Another big question we have been getting a lot about this MateBook D is it running on like Huawei services? Now, this runs on Windows. It's a Windows 10 device, so you will still be able to get all your Google and still be able to do all your Google sort of stuff. It is basically a standard Windows computer with some high specs. This was a question we've been raised quite a few times. So I wanted just to highlight quickly that this is a Windows 10 computer. So that means you get all the functionality of a Windows computer along with the strong hardware of this Huawei MateBook 14. Now, the final thing I wanted to cover was the gestures. Some of them include sort of the 2 fingers scrolling, the zooming in with 2 fingers. There is a 3-finger gesture that sort of closes down applications like so. You can swipe down and it will close the application. There is also other gestures such as 4, and I think there's even 5-finger gestures on here that you can do. Just yeah, if you were interested, just take a look at that. I will again leave the spec sheet and user guide in the description of this video so you can explore that in a bit more detail if you felt like this video didn't fully cover it. That's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to go in a bit more depth into this spec, so I've shown off and sort of described some of the specs it has on here, outlined some of the specs it has on here. If you wanted to see more of a spec breakdown and me to explain all the different specs of this MateBook D, then that's possible. Just let us know in the comments below. Alternatively, I will also leave the spec sheet in the description so you can check that out. As I said previously, this is an incredible computer. I've been messing about with this now for a few days and I still think it's incredible. Obviously, if you wanted something with a bit more power, I would opt for the MateBook X. We have this now on ephones.com for you to buy. It will be linked in the description below, the MateBook 14. It will come with a free Y5 2019 still, so if you order it, you'll be getting a free phone on top of that. We also have the MateBook X on ephones.com as well, so you can check that out. If you want to see a video of us unboxing and going through any of the other laptops, let us know and we will be sure to do that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.